What's up, YouTube? It's Monday on the time of recording, but will be Tuesday when this video will come out. My last opponent was Cam on Adat, otherwise known as Tarano Meg, and yeah, he's one of the biggest accounts in that game. I think he's third. He was my final opponent. I'm trying to do my CC videos again, talk you through the attacks. I wanted to start today, but my replays are gone, so I will talk you through the screenshots that I have today. But yeah, as I still enjoy my summer break, I will be back next weekend to cover all of my CC attacks. And yeah, there might be an individual case that I just record and put it on YouTube, but hopefully I have the time to record all of them with me talking through the attacks, and yeah, perhaps you will get some ideas, some good counters, but also when I show my opponent's attacks, some fun defensive ideas. But yeah, also if you want to catch me on Twitch, I will be streaming tomorrow as the Spider-Man Tower Part 2. The Descent will release, and I will stream that on Twitch. So if you don't want to miss it, in the description down below you will find a link to my Twitch channel. Press follow, and you will get a notification when I will get online. But today, first is Tarano Mech. Let's talk you through the attacks, and let's get this thing rolling. So stage 1, this looks easy for Blastaar Thunderstrike, but I didn't take the OG Emma into account. You get some speed bar from Kang. I bombed here with 4 bombs, just your regular Blastaar Thunderstrike attack. I bombed on 4 bombs, but it wasn't enough damage for the Executioner and Sersi. My Kang went because he's pretty fast, and I targeted Sersi. He didn't quite kill Sersi. Maybe if I killed Executioner, he would have killed Executioner because he was slightly lower. But yeah, didn't kill them, and they both took a turn before my Guardian Kohori or Thunderstrike went, because they had lower speed because of Ojiyama, and Kang's 5% speed bar didn't correct that enough, or wasn't enough to get ahead of the Sersi and Executioner there. They both took turns, and yeah, they wrecked my team apart. Luckily Thunderstrike was alive, and he killed the last 2 members. Stage 2, this is pretty interesting. I tried, you might wonder why is Human Torch here instead of Reed. I had Reed on defense to test a fun defense. And yeah, I thought Reed is just there for 1 stun at the end of the match if you take Reed here. Otherwise, he doesn't do anything like Human Torch. Human Torch also doesn't do anything in this match apart from stopping the speed stat from the symbiotes together with Invisible Woman and Franklin. But yeah, this I think this is a finesse match, or finesse, whatever how you say that in English, I don't know, finesse. You have to know what you're doing, because if you drop a symbiote too soon or perhaps too late, Riot will cleanse. There's the unstable portal thingy from Silver Surfer Breaker that can do some damage, which can make some symbiotes drop below the threshold, so Riot cleanses, and he also cleanses the other symbiote member. So there's a lot of things to think about here, and yeah, Riot is taking a turn, and this was a big Riot, 3 diamonds at gear to 21, and most of the damage comes from him doing his first turn. And I think after that, once you kill the Professor X, you're fine, because when your Professor X goes, it still can go wrong. You have to know who to target. You don't want to drop certain characters below that 50% threshold. But yeah, once your Professor X goes and cleanses your team and heals your team back up, you might be good here. So yeah, you definitely have to know what you're doing. Also, I believe it's a coin flip between Professor X and Null. And Null going before your Professor X can be bad. It also depends on the enemy symbiote positioning. There's a lot to take into account here. The most important part is that if you don't one-shot this with this team, you have to kill the Professor X at least, because if you fail and Professor X will take a turn in the next attempt, he will ult, because that's his second attack. You can kill the Professor X here quite easily. You start with Franklin after their symbiote Quicksilver hit, and your Franklin has to be a skirmisher. I did it wrong. I took a Raider and I didn't crit the Professor X, so I didn't have a vulnerable, but luckily my Invisible Woman went before my Silver Surfer Breaker. She ulted and critted the Professor X, so he had a vulnerable. You want your Silver Surfer Breaker to be a striker to triple hit into the Professor X. He hits twice in the primary target, so you target Professor X and then you will ISO hit again. So if you do this, make Franklin a skirmisher to at least have that 2 vulnerables up on the Professor X to ensure your striker hit from Silver Surfer Breaker, even when Silver Surfer Breaker goes before the Invisible Woman. Yeah, and I think there's a choice to make if you special or ult with the Invisible Woman as well. Note that the special does also give the Invisible Woman stealth. You can block someone, but you can also drop someone below 50%, so keep that in mind. Check where the unstable yellow thingy is from Silver Surfer Breaker, and when Invisible Woman has stealth, Riot won't chain over or to her, so there's a lot to take into account here. But yeah, it worked for me, luckily, with Human Torch over Reed. It was a test because I was afraid my opponent would run Symbiote 6 with Professor X. He did, and just at the same time I had Reed on defense, so yeah, this worked for me. Not sure if it works every time, but there's some RNG to this matchup for sure. I got it, and I was happy that I got it. Stage 3, I finally did it. Last weekend or the weekend before, I faced a couple of 4 Diamond Annihiluses, and I really thought it was unbeatable with an Immortal X-Men sec and the Daring Warriors cleanup, but it worked, and I think it worked because my opponent team got so much speed bar from killing my Immortal X-Men that the turn order was Morph, Storm Mighty, Jubilee, then Angel, and then Annihilus. I didn't let Annihilus take a turn. I let Angel ult. So in the cleanup attempt, when you play with the Daring Warriors, Angel has ulted. So when you do the first rounds of attacks, there's this bug that Annihilus cannot gain vulnerables. All the Angel allies apparently cannot gain vulnerables, so whoever you set up with Immortal, Exalted X-Men and Angel, they don't get vulnerables. That's a bug because Angel should only do that for his Exalted team members, but Annihilus cannot gain vulnerables until the point that Angel drops his Vitality. And Angel drops his Vitality when he basics, and he will basic in that Daring Warriors attempt. But yeah, that's when everyone went. So your Daring Warriors go first, Annihilus takes a bunch of turns, Morph goes, Storm goes. They don't do very much, apart from the big ass Annihilus, of course. But then before the second round of attacks start, the Angel would basic, he will lose his Vitality, and then vulnerables are back on the menu, as well as he doesn't heal back the Exalted X-Men up anymore. So then it's an easy time to kill the Annihilus, and yeah, because my sec was perfect for this matchup, I had another turn before Annihilus does his ult, because I think it's 5 ability energy, so he does that on turn 5. But because he didn't take a turn in the sack, I have basically 4 turns of Annihilus to get his rod off or kill him. And yeah, that's what happened. I killed him in time, and mostly because the vulnerables were back up, so that's also important in the sack. You have to let the angel ult, but it's per situation different to do, because the normal turn order without speed bar from Jubilee would be more of Storm Mighty than Annihilus, or maybe your Storm or your Gene can go. It's all depending on who dies and who not. So it has to be perfect, and you have to know who you don't want to bring with the Immortal X-Men. Sometimes that can be Storm because she's fast. Sometimes it will be Rachel, because assists were on the menu for them because Rachel is not there. Versus the Symbiote 6 with Annihilus, you might want to have slows on your Immortal X-Men, so the Symbiote 6 take all the turns before your Storm or Gene goes, so Annihilus doesn't kill Gene or Storms, so that Thanos doesn't give ability energy. It's different per comp, but if you take Rachel in Symbiote 6 comp, she blocks the slows with the immunity safeguard, and no Rachel means no immunity, so you can gain slow from null, which makes it so like the characters like Venom even go before Storm, which is pretty interesting. So the sack is different per comp, and positioning also kind of matters with the Exalted X-Men. At one point, that it's not always happening, but at one point there's a minion with taunt in the way. If he's at the same row as Annihilus, it's good for you. If he's in the back row and Annihilus is in the front, it's bad, because then your Treasure special hits the taunt instead of the Annihilus. There's certainly RNG to this, but I think this went perfect for me, and I got the double tap on this, and I was pretty happy with it. Stage 4 is where things fumbled for me, and if this was a one-shot, I would won the match, because, spoiler alert, I dropped 3 attacks, and Tadano also dropped 3 attacks, but his efficiency was better, so GG's Tadano. But this one, I didn't kill anyone. Magneto went and he killed my Sentry. I tried again. I didn't think of ISOs or taking Guardian. In hindsight, I think I should have taken Guardian and make Jojo a striker, Sentry perhaps a skirmisher, stuff like that, to change the comp a little, to have slightly more damage. But I thought I would take this easily when I would hit the Phantom Rider, because in the first hit, Phantom Rider dodges and Shaw survived, and the rest of the Phoenix Force, big ass Phoenix Force, also survived. In the second hit, I hit the Phantom Rider, but he even he survived, but he's getting 21 and 5 diamonds. I get it, but I didn't kill anyone. In the second hit though, my Sentry assist killed the Shaw, so that was 1. Magneto still went because he's next. But he didn't hit Sentry, so my Sentry also took a turn. But then it becomes very clunky for you. You will have Void at a point in time. Void will do the attacks on the weakest character, which was Phantom Rider. Phoenix was next to Phantom Rider, so eventually Phoenix died, but Phantom Rider was still on the board, so Phoenix revived Omega Red, and there we are. I needed another hit, so pretty unfortunate here. I cleaned it up with the rest of Star Gems, as my duck is on defense. If you take these 5, you will get enough speed stat to go ahead of an Omega Red, who will get his speed bar from his passive. So there's that. Stage 5, this is nothing. This is also nothing. The one interesting bit here is that I placed my Odin next to Juggernaut, because I thought I let Odin tank the Lady Bullseye ultimate, and I will do a basic cleanse the stuff off and heal back up. But Lady Bullseye applies 3 debuffs. 3 debuffs. It's debuffs, right? She plays 3 debuffs, including defense down. My Odin went basic. He cleansed 2 of the 3 out of the 3 debuffs, but not the defense down. Maestro went at 5 red stars, and I know it's just his damage he does. His kit is nothing, but at 5 reds, 2.5 million. He's kitty 21. Okay, he hit in the defense down Odin at 4 diamonds, kitty 21, and he took like 75% damage from my Odin life away. But I had the battlefield effect up, so all was okay. But he can do some damage if there's defense down, and it will be more when he has offense up, which could have been the case here. If he has a bleed, you get offense up, I think, in stage 5. So he could have killed my Odin there. I'm not sure if I would recover from that, but yeah. Odin recovered, luckily. Not sure if he would survive Maestro on 7 reds or diamonds. I don't think he does, but here we are. Stage 6, Amazing Avengers Blue Marvel. It's a bit of a clunky fight. I don't like it as some of the characters are close to dying, and you might have seen my previous 2 videos where I tested Dread on 2 different comps, like Phoenix Force and one with OG Emma. Don't do Dread in OG Emma. It's I saw my opponent do it in round 1, and I did the same stupid thing in round 2. And today, Tadano did it into my defense with an OG Emma. So don't take them into OG Emma. They don't stop speed stat reduction, so they will go very slow. This is still a clunky matchup because Blue Marvel goes pretty late. He still has the contagion when he goes, but he still does a shit ton of damage. But he will get killed easily though. But yeah, this team still hurts, and certainly on KT 21. And look at that Spider-Man, 5 diamonds. It's a huge team. Rachel also did a shit ton of damage. It was pretty close for my what's in quarter. Mr. Negative almost died here, but yeah, luckily I healed back up quick enough, good enough, and eventually I got the kills on them. And most of the outlaws is also perma kill. Perma damage, I mean, because yeah, once you kill a member, Blue Marvel will hit you with a passive, which does permanent health damage. But yeah, this was the first successful Dread attack of mine, so hopefully there's some diamonds for the old stat characters. They're so squishy. I like Scorpion, I like his kit. I mean, I dedicated my whole streaming layout to him, so you better be good for the next 3 months, Mr. Scorp from Scope League. Anyway, that's it. If you followed the video, you know I already lost to Tadano. His hits will after I stop rumbling, and then I'll show you the score I had, because that's another thing. I am ranked pretty low right now because I'm still playing, but I'm not as focused as I used to be. I had some people asking me how that is, and I think it's summer break for me. I'm spending time with the family, watching series and movies that I never had the time for before, but also a lack of focus. I did many mistakes, and the same as today. That Blastaar Thunderstrike was a mistake. I think the Phoenix Force attack too, but it's becoming less mistakes than my previous matches. I think it's coming back, but it's really the lack of focus, really the holiday feeling, like relaxing, not checking kits before I go in, and not checking the correct ISO or stupid stuff like that. I just go off of muscle memory, and that gets me at least a couple of times each weekend. I think I'm ranked 170 right now. I got a lot of points because I'm still facing top 30 people. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of have an idea how it's happening with the hidden elo, but I've been lingering between top 100, top 400 because that gap is not very big. If you lose 3 times, you will go from 150 to 400, for example, like that. But because I faced these people in top 30, I got a lot of points. I will show you in the end how much points I got for a 2-1 game this weekend, and it's insane. But yeah, that's what you get if you are ranked low and you win from the big boys. You will get a lot of points. I don't lose much points, but man, if I face these big guys like Tadano and Dave and G Legit and Better A Bill, people like that, I keep losing, which is not always fun. But yeah, I guess my elo is as high as they are, and I have to deal with it until yeah, I don't know if my elo ever drops, because I think a 2-1 victory also means my hidden elo, hidden MMR, whatever you like to call it, rises a bit. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see next bracket. And yeah, remember, tomorrow, Wednesday, I will stream on Twitch the Spider-Man Tower Descent second part. So stay tuned for Tadano's attacks and my outro, and hopefully see you guys tomorrow on Twitch. And that's the end of the video. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. Leave a like, hit the notification button to not miss anything. And if you want, share this to your Discord servers and friends. It's highly appreciated, and we'll see each other in the next video. Cheers for now.